Hello guys, it is the Gaming Weasel back again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be covering is it worth starting Warframe in 2021. The date of recording this video is going to be May 10th, so everything up to this is going to count, I guess. The last big update that we had is called the Tempest Story, which brought us a new Warframe Severgoth, and it brought the quest called the Tempest Story, of course, which fleshed out a little bit of the story, so that's really cool. Now, let's get into Warframe itself. Is it worth playing, and everything I can possibly fit into a short and concise video for you guys. So, short answer is definitely try it out. It is a free-to-play game. It is an MMO shooter or RPG type of game. You can play it on Steam and on Epic Games, and as I said, it's free. You have to consider you have to put time inside of this game. At the beginning, if you like it, then you can definitely stay and grind out till the end, and well, I guess the end, it's in quotation marks. Or of course, if you don't like it, you can definitely just uninstall the game. It's pretty much simple as that. You didn't have to spend any money on it, so that's really cool. Now, Warframes themselves are characters that you get to play in the game. You have around 35, maybe even more, probably even more, with 4 abilities and 1 passive ability, all different abilities and special in their own unique way. You also have weapons, primary, secondary, melee weapons as well. You have swords, you have hammers, you have axes, you have assault rifles, you have burst rifles, you have electricity rifles, flamethrowers, grenade launchers, all that cool jazz. You have a lot of cool weapons, and you have some companions that are going to help you out as well. Warframe has a modding system which will help you increase your damage, your duration of your Warframe's abilities, the elements that you actually do, so you can do sort of fire damage or cold damage, or maybe even a combination of each ability, and so on and so forth. So that's really cool to know. And yeah, it has quests as well. It does have a story behind it and a lore behind it, of course. You have sort of open world parts as well. Most of the tile sets are procedurally generated, so you have to keep that in mind as well. It's pretty interesting, and it never gets boring in my personal opinion. I don't really get bored, I guess, inside of Warframe because of the maps. I just get bored because I mostly have nothing to do, because I completed everything after playing 2,000 hours of this game and playing for 6 years. So that is mostly it, the basics that you need to know about Warframe. Now, the Warframe gets updates on a sort of regular basis. Big updates come out in around a month or 2, maybe 3, but in the meantime, if you're a new player especially, you're gonna have something to play, so you don't have to worry about that. That's not really a concern for you guys, but for some people, and this is where the thing comes, the main problem about Warframe is at endgame, you don't really have anything to do. You have something called the Steel Path, which is enemies, or the ordinary star chart, which is the map, I guess, that you play on. I guess the big map or the big picture, whatever you want to call it. And it is, enemies are hard level, more armor, more shields, and so on. Other than that, there's nothing really to play for endgame, and that is kind of sad at the moment. People miss raids, I miss raids, and that would be really cool if they added something for us older players to keep us going and have fun. Now, if you played Warframe, let's say 3 or 4 hours now, maybe you're actually a couple days in already inside of Warframe, you pose this question upon yourself: is it worth going on, or should I just leave it where I am and play something else? Well, it all depends if you like the game itself, if you love the physics, if you love everything inside of the game. Honestly, I never really liked MMOs, and my friend told me about this game. I was like, yeah, I don't really like MMOs, but I'll give it a try. I gave it a try, and I became a YouTuber about this, and about Warframe, I guess, and yeah, apparently I do like it after having 2,000 hours inside of Warframe. So I guess that's cool. Now, as a beginner player, you don't really have to worry about content. You definitely have a lot of stuff to do. As a person who just started a new account, I can definitely say that you have loads and loads of things to do, so you don't have to worry about that. You're gonna have to worry about that after, like, maybe, let's say, 5 years of not playing consistently, because of course other games exists. Even as a Warframe YouTuber, I don't play Warframe all the time. I play games such as Apex Legends, I play World of Tanks, I play Terraria as well, and some other cool games next to that. So you don't have to worry about that much. Try not to burn yourself out as well. Play on a consistent, regular basis, but not a lot, so you get burned out. So don't have to worry about that. Some of the quests might be a little bit tedious, and they're kind of time gated. That's actually only one quest, I have to say, and put a disclaimer on there. But other than that, everything of the quest is quite interesting. The lore's quite fun. The Warframes are really fun to play, and in general, the game is really nice to play. As you can see in the game, probably in the background, the movement is fluid. It's nice to move around. You can fly. You can do loads and cool things. And of course, you have open worlds if you like that sort of thing. They're smaller little open worlds, but you can do bounties on them, and do and have some fun on those as well. And it's a very grindy game. I have to say that and emphasize about this. Warframe is a very, very grindy game. It is sort of RNG based. You never know what you're gonna get. You do have percentages of course on the wiki, of course, of mods, Warframe drops, and so on, but it is an RNG and a really grindy game, so you have to keep that in mind. And that's mostly it. Hopefully it said everything that I possibly needed to know, and you guys needed to know, not me. I know everything about this, that's why I'm talking about this. If I missed something out, definitely leave it in the comment section below. I'm always up for you guys to commenting. I love when you guys comment. A lot of you guys actually leave comments on my videos, and I do love that. So if any new player needs anything asking or answering, I'm here, and my community is here as well for you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the support nonetheless, and it's very, very great having 2,300 of you guys. And yeah, this has been the Gaming Weasel. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more content, and join me in my adventures on becoming a little bit of a bigger YouTuber, growing my audience, helping loads and loads of people out on starting up Warframe. So this has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.